I ended up taking all the centre dash out again because I need to replace this thing here. See, this slider ripped, and we've got a new one. That's the tip, but it doesn't come with a little ball thing that's in the middle, and I think this is what buggered it up in the first place. You see, these have to work for inspection because the little light that goes across here, I haven't got my old camera, remember. It's supposed to light up. Well, because this is all split and I tried to super glue it up, that was a waste of time. You couldn't tell exactly what gear you were in. But it's kind of easy to replace. There's only 4 screws. But my concern is, am I going to get this into here without ripping it off? It's supposed to push and twist. I haven't got much of a confidence in it, to tell you the honest truth. Because if I break it, I'm knackered. There's like two little slots here, and there's 2 little tags here, but I don't know. I don't seem to think that that's going to work. Could be wrong. But it's so fragile. Eh? So you can get one half in, but you can't get the other half in. Well, that was the most frustrating 10 minutes I've ever had. You put it in sort of diagonally and try and hook under here 2 little flats, and then when you get it in the right place, there's a little key that locks it in. Not too happy with that, but I can see now, I don't know if you can see it here, you can see where it's locked in here and at the top, so we have to sort of screw it in. So now I'll fit this, and I should be able to put this back together again. You can see that the lights here will shine through here and reflect through here. I hope it's going to be alright. It's a bit of a tight fit, but it should be alright. What I did was I got a little bit of this silicone spray underneath it just to lubricate it, because everything seems to be so tight. So let's go and have a look inside the car. So you have to take all this lot out to access that bit, and if anybody knows, taking the consoles out, and especially undoing the handbrake for these Range Rovers and Discos, is a really stupid idea. But there we go, there's nothing else I can do about it really. So let's get it fitted and see what it goes like. So, problem. I put this in, but when you put it all together, the shift doesn't go in the right place. See this line here, it should show up red, but it doesn't, it's green. So I thought to myself, well, I'll simply just dig this out. Look, we've got these little flashlights here, and I'll just adjust this plate here. But it's not, it's got a roll pin in there to keep it locked in place, so it isn't that. I guess it's the cable. Adjust the cable a bit. Damn, that means going under the car and it's soaking right through. Yeah, I'll tell you something, it's Sunday afternoon, I'm going to down tools on this because I'm just fed up with it. And then I suppose we better come back to it, but I thought, well, if at first you don't succeed, cheat. I noticed on this plastic panel here that one hole was round but the others were slotted. So what I did was I moved it until this was in its right place, if you see what I mean. It's just like that. You have to sort of wiggle it a bit, but I think it's alright. And you can certainly feel whether it's in gear or not. But it's certainly better than it was. At least when it's in park, it's in park. I've just tried it now and it does go through all the gears. So I think I'll just box it up and leave it. What a horrible job. Now I'm going for a pint. Right, that's the centre console back in. I'm not going to show you how to do it exactly, but I'll just talk you through it because it's easy. Well, it isn't easy, but there's some things you've got to check all the time. First of all, when you put the cigarette lighter in, just turn it so that you can see the lights come on. I'll just turn this big light off, the blinding light. There, you can see it coming on. So now that's in place, then you can drop this in. The next difficult thing is this handbrake, because you've got to lift it kind of high to get it in. But the problem being is you probably know if you've done Range Rovers or Discoveries, if you lift this up too high, the ratchet and prowl the ratchet comes off the prowl or whatever, the prowl comes off the ratchet, and it goes over centre. So you have to sort of lift it up and with your finger underneath try and push it back in. But that means lifting all the console up to do that. These pins on this PC, they break. I've had to put a screw in it. I'm sorry, there's nothing else I could do. It keeps coming up, but they always break. I mean, it's what year is this? Well, yeah, I don't know what it came out, 1991, this dashboard and what have you. It looks nice, it looks presentable. Seats, carpets want to carpet clean. But as you can see, I put Disco 2 switches in. I got rid of the Range Rover ones because they were rubbish. And just trying to make this as simple as possible. So there we go. The mirror's in. I had a nightmare with that bloody mirror. What a carry on. It kept falling off. So in the end, I mean the cable's a bit there, but it'll do. But in the end I filled up the cavity with epoxy, sanded it flat and then held it on with 3M adhesive tape, because the mirrors are so heavy in summer when they got hot they'd just fall off. A real pain. I must have stuck this on about 3 times. Good in winter, as soon as it gets warm, damn things fall off. So we'll give that a go. And that's about it. So the next and last and final job, I hope, is the rear catch on the petrol flap. That's when I get it out. I glued a couple of magnets on, but the glue doesn't work on magnets, and you can't screw magnets on. So I have a cunning plan. For the fuel cover, there's supposed to be a solenoid goes in there. You push a button and the flap opens, but unfortunately I had 2 of them, and the first one was broken and the second one didn't fit. It was the similar type, but this has got the big square cover on. It's a very early one because it's 1990s. Anyway, I didn't know what to do, so I put a couple of magnets on here, on there and there. Well, that didn't work. Then I had an idea. See these things off your kitchen cabinet, your kitchen drawers, or your cupboard doors? I put one of them on there. Done.